Recently, Runcam came out with their Racer camera. Initially, when I saw the specs, I thought, man, that looks a lot like the Foxeer Predator. Now, I'm a big Foxeer fan, and also a big shout out to Harvey over at Foxeer for sending me the Foxeer Falcor camera. He sent me a message and asked if he could send it to me, and I said, sure thing, not realizing that once I got it, it's a full-size camera, and I literally do not have a machine that I can put a full-size camera in. So anyway, thank you, Harvey. That looks like a cool camera. I've plugged it into my TV and it looks like a freaking GoPro. Beautiful camera, but I wasn't able to use it. Nonetheless, I wanted to put this Racer camera by Runcam up against the Foxeer Predator V2 camera. I've got them installed here in two different quads. You've got the Runcam camera on the left, the Foxeer camera on the right. Honestly, I made this part of the video a week ago and I wasn't gonna publish it because they looked pretty close. Now I feel like color saturation on the Racer from Runcam is a little extreme. I also noticed a little bit of extra like shimmering on that little wire. You'll see in the next clip. But they're getting ready to build a house next door, and so they've got a really thin like chalk line pulled over there that I thought was a pretty good test for how these cameras do in regard to seeing details. And I felt like that little string would shimmer a little extra coming from the Runcam versus the Predator, but ultimately they were really, really close. Now, I really like these CMOS style cameras because of the ultra low latency. That's why I have switched to them. I will say when I flew in the ASL race, I did have to abandon the Predator cameras because we were doing LED flying and that just was not working. Nonetheless, I still fly with the Predator cameras on pretty much all of my rigs. I happen to leave this Runcam Racer camera on this quad. Like I said, I was gonna leave that camera on there because I thought it was essentially just very, very close to the Foxeer Predator V2 camera until tonight. Now, obviously, these two videos were not made at the same time. Actually, the Runcam video was made first, probably around sunset, if not a little bit after. And like I said, I went up with the Runcam camera first, and I was a little surprised right off the bat here at the exposure. So obviously I'm overexposing and it's taking a while to adjust. I was actually really, really surprised by this, and look at all the work next door in 1 week. Actually, it really took the guy about a day and a half to completely dig out that basement. So that's pretty impressive. Sorry, off the subject. But I was a little surprised at how poorly, it did in the low light. I guess the big issue is how long it takes for that camera's exposure to reset itself. And yeah, I noticed, right off the bat here, and that's actually all of the Runcam flying I did because I ended up breaking a motor. Anyway, when I flew the Runcam quad by itself, I thought, oh, it is pretty dark. Maybe that's just, how it's going to be. But I ended up going inside and grabbing one of my other quads that had the Foxeer Predator 2 on it. And as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of noise in the video. It's not the cleanest video, but it's also super dark. It's actually darker in real life than what it looks like in the camera here, but the Foxeer Predator camera handled it like a champ. I'm not having that like wild, washed out, and so forth and so on look. So that's it. I just really wanted to share that with you. For considering the Racer camera, in my opinion, you're probably better off to go ahead and just pick up one of the Foxeer cameras. Now, I am not sponsored by Foxeer or Dowprop. I am a Foxeer and Dowprop fanboy. I would love to have them represent me or my team, but nonetheless, that's kind of the story here. So guys, hopefully this helped you out. I will try to find some Amazon links and share them in the description. So if you need to pick up some FPV cameras or anything else, if you want to buy some appliances or something from Amazon, use my affiliate link down below and I'll get a little kickback. So guys, thanks for checking this out, and we'll catch you next time on Heart of America FPV. Later.